Back in the good old days of 1909, someone who has changed the world's perception of evolution was born. Charles Darwin. He was born in Shrewsbury, a country town in the county of Shropshire in the country of England on the 12th of February 1809. He was born into a wealthy family of five. His father, Robert Darwin, who was a wealthy society doctor and financier, and Susanna Darwin was his mother, who apparently no one knows anything about. Seriously, I could not find anything about a job, occupation, or any, even though they're both the same thing. I think she just didn't exist. Well, from the photo evidence, she didn't exist. At the age of just 22, he went on a voyage around the world on a boat called Beagle. In total, he ventured over 35 areas of the world. The voyage, which began on the 27th of December 1831, lasted almost 5 years. Darwin spent most of the time on land, 3 years and 3 months on land to be exact, and 18 months at sea. He invested biology, geology, and anthropology, and making natural history collections. He made careful notes of his observation and theoretical speculations. Although he suffered badly from seasickness, Darwin wrote lots of notes on board the ship. Now, we venture further on into the year 1859, on November the 22nd, when Charles Darwin published his book called On the Origin of Species through Natural Selection. The first review was not very supportive towards Darwin because only 4 days after the publication, an anonymous review was posted saying that the book was creed, as man was born yesterday, he will perish tomorrow, and concluded that
why not at once admit that new species were introduced by the creative energy of the omnipotent? Why not accept direct interference, rather than evolutions of law, and needlessly indirect or remote action? Having introduced the author and his work, we must leave them to the mercies of the Divinity Hall, the college, the lecture room, and the museum.
Although, in amongst all the bad reviews, there are some friendly reviews. For example, William Carpenter, who was an old friend of Darwin, said,
"Any theological objection to a species of slug or a breed of dog deriving from a previous one was simply absurd."
Then following that, on Boxing Day, the Times carried out an anonymous review from one of the staff, reading,
"As innocent of any knowledge of science as a babe, did you influence Jupiter Olympus and make him give 3.5 columns to pure science? The old fogies will think the world will come to an end."
The first actual response was from Richard Owen. Darwin in the past had had long talks with him, but overall he said that
the book published the manner formation of species.
However, he did not agree with all aspects of it. He still doubted Darwin's claim that transmutation would destabilize man. However, on top of all the public reviews, other people have not accepted the theory because at the time Britain was very religious and believed it was all made by God, and everything was how it was, and how nothing evolved, it just appeared. A priest said,
"If you cannot see it evolving, it is not."
Which we know now is just silly because evolution occurs over many generations of the animal or creature. Furthermore, because of his day and age, he didn't really have sufficient evidence to back up the point he was trying to make. I think he was on the right track, and if he had made the discovery more recently, he could have made it more believable. Although if he had never made the discovery, or attempted to, or anyone had attempted to, what would we think of the world now? Would the majority of England still believe in God? I think that we'd perceive the world very differently if the discovery had never been made, as we would not take initiative to actually go out and find evidence of evolution, as everyone would be convinced that God had made it. Darwin's work had a significant impact on the world, even if he couldn't explain it to you.
Hello, and I am Pink Sheep 13,232,433,872,834, and you have just finished watching Dominic's Sinus video about Darwin. This took Dominic a very long time to do, and you can ask Ben about that. Have a nice day, human beings.